What's up, everybody? Let's see if anybody gets on here tonight. See if anybody's still rousing about. Nobody yet, huh? Yeah, let's see. We'll give it a few more minutes. Hopefully, someone will get on there. Maybe not. Might not even did it right. Somebody's on. What's up, process? Hope you're doing good tonight. Yeah, it was very cold this morning. It's supposed to be even colder tomorrow morning, but there ain't gonna be snow. But it's supposed to be colder. But it's gonna be 80, almost 80. It'll be 80 in Louisville, but it won't be 80 here. Now, I was going to get on here and talk about why I ain't been on much. Look, I think I told you, Process, that I was sick before and I ain't been able to work in like over like a year and 3 months. I haven't done it, and I couldn't even go out in the daylight. What year's my truck? It is a shit, I don't even remember. 96. It's got 309,000 miles on it. Hey, Boomer. Glad to see you here tonight. But I was just telling Process I was going to get on here and talk about my new job, how it's going, how different it is from going from owning your own business to being a maintenance man to a hotel. It's quite, I don't know, it's different. I don't, luckily I got a real good boss though. He understands and he knows I ain't going to put up with any bullshit. A friend of mine already worked for him and she recommended me because the guy they had there before, he didn't do nothing but hide. It's fucked up because I found his hiding spot. It has storage on the roof, and it's got white road roofing, so you can see how many footprints. How often he goes out there, and it was covered in his footprint. So he didn't do nothing but hide out. But he was a young guy. He was a kid actually. Is it process? It's not bad. I don't mind it. It's just different from being your own boss and doing what you want to do and how you want to do it to some corporate way of doing it. Just like there was a board messed up in the lobby, and the guy before me had put some fucking silver looking dollar store nails in it and didn't even pound them in all the way. So I took that board off and took the nails out, and seeing how there was holes, I had these real fine screws, and I went ahead and screwed it in, because the board was warped anyway. And the guy that runs the manager, he came up and he said, next time please glue it. And I was like, glue it? I said, gluing ain't gonna cover up the hose that was already in it. And I said, you have no tools, no clamps, nothing that I can glue a crooked board to a straight board and it work out. It didn't work that way. You can't glue a crooked board to a straight board. So he was like, oh, okay, I guess you know what you're talking about. And then today, one of the AC units, it's a AC vac system where it's a heat and air and all of it. They didn't think I could change it out, because I've just done home improvement stuff. and I had it changed out in about an hour and 20 minutes, and that's including dragging the new one up to the third floor. So, and then they was like, "Well, do the controllers on the wall work?" I was like, "Yeah, the controllers on the wall work. Of course, I hooked the controllers back up." I said all I had to do was take a picture of the wiring, so I know where they went before I disconnected them. I said that's pretty simple. I said it's kind of common sense. Yeah, yeah, they know because I've already fixed more shit than the guy before me ever thought about fixing. Even the girls that clean, they're like, "We never seen the maintenance man. We see you all day long everywhere." Like, because I get shit done. I don't like things waiting till later. My lady says, when I'm hurting, she's like, "Oh, just do it later. You're sore." Well, I'm probably gonna be sore later too. So if I do it now, I ain't got to do it later. I want the shit done. No, I've taken the last 2 weeks, a couple hours here and there, try to get it. This hotel was built to be flipped. So they didn't save any of their paperwork on anything. I have no model numbers to anything. Not a fucking single telephone, shower head, nothing. There's nothing there. So it's been fun figuring this shit out. And of course, things change so fast in this industry. They change shower heads and all that year to year. Well, the hotel's 3 years old, so all that shit's changed anyway. I did get a box of the reading lights on the bed, which makes no sense because they break real easy because the wire inside, as soon as you move it a couple times, it breaks the wire off inside. But anyway, I got a box of them, and the box was so old that the styrofoam packing just fell all apart. It was, you could tell how old it was. The shit was dried out. It was bad. Oh yeah, I already have because man, this hotel is run by a socket set kit, a Walmart screwdriver kit, a pair of channel locks, and a few specialty bits to take those bed lights off that I was just talking about. Star bits. There's a few things there. It's got star bits, and that's it. That's all the fucking tools they got. And a Black and Decker cheap 12.99 cordless drill. And I'm dragging in my fucking toolbox. And he's like, "What you got in there?" I said, "Shit I need." "Shit you should have." And I'm like, "Do you know what Harbor Freight is? You need to go to Harbor Freight." "Oh, no, I can't go to Harbor Freight." "Well, why the hell not? You need shit, How you expect? Share a link?" "Yeah, I should share a link. I meant to do that a while ago. Let's see. There it is. Invite. Copy. See if I can remember how to do this. I don't know. I might not be able to. Come on, damn it. All right, I'm trying, Boomer. Three-way. All right, copy. Copied. I shouldn't I just be able to put it on? hell I'm doing. Let's see. Ollie ain't here to help me. She's on her way home. She went and had dinner and a play. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I thought you just clicked it twice in that invite. Tinker Toys and Lincoln Logs. Oh, wow. High on meth, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the guy before this guy, he was apparently on something, he said. Yeah, I've done a lot of remodeling in hotels and motels and painting. This place is unreal, man. There's one room on the second floor where the outside wall is pulled away from the inner wall. It comes with it comes together like that, like a L. It's pulled away like an inch and a half. I'm like, damn, they did it. They just drew this place together really bad. Try this again. All right, copied. Yeah, I'm having issues. Let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. Go the fuck away. Copy comments and paste. Yeah, I hate seeing shitty patch jobs too. There's been plenty of jobs that I worked on where quoted them a price and got into shit that, you just don't see. There's no way of knowing. And most of the time, I just ate it, you know. That's what I usually do. Yeah, I'm trying to copy the comments, but it's not. I don't know what the hell. It's just sitting there blinking. I ain't pasting right or something. I hit the invite. I press the copy button, and it says copied. Then this link to guess. Instructions for guess. Damn, y'all gone now. I can't even see myself. How do I invite guests? How do I invite? Make sure the following laptop or desktop, Chrome, blah, blah, blah. Really? Oh, fuck that. Let's see if I can get you back. Nope. You're gone forever, fellas. Damn. All right, what the hell? Get rid of that. Yeah, I hear you, Boomer. I'm a dummy when it comes to this shit. I really ain't. I don't know, man. I should be getting it. I click down on it, but it is not doing it. Try it on my phone. See what happens. Who knows? I'm a fucking turd. Who knows? Oh, that's fucking turd. Just sound on and shit. Oh yeah, I am doing. When it comes to the internet and this stuff, like I said, I just learned how to turn a computer on not too long ago. So I have no fucking clue. It's all the processor's fault. He said, make videos. Show everybody how goofy you are. So I did. Now, I mean, why not start videos from the bottom? If you start making videos and you got a lot of shit, so what? If you ain't got nothing and you start making videos and you build it up to something, well, then you got something. To me, anyway. When you right click on the comment section, it should pop up. Right click. I hear Lolly. My savior. Oh, you're right. I was hitting the wrong one. And do what? Pop up paste box. Paste. Holy shit. Where'd it go? Hell. You're other right. Hey, woman, come here.
Yes.
I am trying to share my link, and I do not know what the fuck I am doing.
Okay.
Lolly's home.
Yeah, I know.
Process and Boomer and somebody else.
No. Hi, guys. Okay. Let me see. I can't see.
Need the light on.
Just need to get up here where I can see it. Oh.
Oh, see, look, you're pressing all kind of shit. That was too many buttons for me to push.
There you go. You see it now? Yep, there it is. Come on.
Process wants to know if you're staying warm. Yep, a woman's touch. You got that right. She takes care of me. Yeah. Well, I try to keep it entertaining, give you something to laugh at. But so if anybody wants to join, you can finally join.
Get on and say hello.
Make him a stick note. She does. She has to leave me thorough instruction. What's up, Angry?
There you go.
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
Angry.
Thorough.
hey, Lolly.
What's up, Angry? You been smoking again?
Hi, Angry.
Hey, Lolly.
Look like you got the
Hold on.
munchies.
I gotta take the other end off here. I'm on a delay. Hold on.
Oh, here he
No, I'm good.
comes. Here comes the man of the art.
What's happening, Rob?
Oh, not much, man. There he is.
Here's my process. Hi, baby.
Oh, you forgot your intro music. Oh, yeah. That's a nice look.
Love the do.
What is the robotic sound? Is anybody else hearing that?
No.
I hear you.
Are you,
It
Boomer?
must.
That's a real killer right there.
That's a cutie.
He hears Boomer's chips.
I gotta hop out and come back in.
Okay.
Treat. Have a treat.
Hey, my dogs go nuts. They get cheese balls anyway. So they hear that paper. They know that sound. They're like, hey.
And there's just a few things that annoy me. Like the cats come running every time I grab something that makes that noise.
Yeah.
And every time I slam my truck door, the goose starts squawking.
Yeah.
Because
That's funny. You got a goose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. My father-in-law had one years ago, and that dude would not let anybody in the yard that wasn't supposed to be in the yard. I mean, he would straight up peck the shit out of you.
Oh yeah. We had some mean ones when I was a kid. This one's nice, and it's a white one.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law mailed a bunch of eggs a few years back, and it was a catastrophe, because of the bouncing and all. So a lot of them didn't
make it
develop, and the ones that did, like, they needed help out of the egg.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there was two that we successfully hatched. Spalding was the one because he was the color of he was sort of greenish yellow like a tennis ball. So my son named him Spalding.
That's funny.
The other one had a foot like this, which is usually death to a newborn hatchling.
Yeah.
But saw the look in my daughter's eyes, and I'm like, you get on the internet and start Googling now. And she said, we can make something, because even the webs were curled in like that, instead of like that. So we cut out a prosthetic web shaped thing, and we taped it on and spread the feet out, and it lived and it walked with a limp for a while, and then stopped. And when it grew up, it had a knot in its knee, but you wouldn't know. But that sucker became the mean one. And son of a gun, because they'd roam the yard, and son of a gun, if one night, and he was the loud one too. One night a coyote comes through, and you could just hear the squawking, and I could hear that thing wah, 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 going off in the distance across the road. I went out there the next day, and it was the mean one that got taken. And I'm like, good. Now this one I could let out, and if I run down the hill, it'll fly like above me. It's really cool.
Oh, that's wild.
I've been meaning to take footage. I gotta have my daughter take footage of it, to post up, because it's really neat.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, man. So how do you like your new job? I would love to be paid to fix stuff.
All they had to sneak in the smooch. That's all right. it's been a little hectic. The guys, like I said, the guys before me didn't do much, so playing a lot of catch up.
Yeah.
Just the maintenance hadn't been done. The town they're in has a real bad hard water problem. Well, we all do around here. We get hard water really bad. All the shower heads were white and calciumed up.
Now, is there an old system in there, or was there never a system put in?
Now there's a system in there, but
It's just not maintained.
yeah,
Yeah, nothing's worse than the hard water in a hotel because it's also gonna. I was in water treatment for years. It's also gonna screw up like the boilers and stuff.
but
You
yeah,
know?
we don't have boilers, but I mean it's
But
it's 3 years in, and you can look
water
at
heaters.
the toilet bowl, and you can see the calcium building up already.
Even the water heaters will screw up after a
Oh
while.
yeah,
Even if
yeah, I
they're
know
gas,
that water heaters will.
even if they're gas fired, they're gonna like clog up.
Yeah,
But the electric ones really,
yeah, they go bad quick.
you take like 50% off the life of an electric one if you
Yeah.
got hard water.
Yeah, usually when you take a hot water heater out around here, it usually triples its weight from when it went in there by a big time. There's more salt water rock in there than anything else.
Yeah, I remember it was before I knew anything about it. We bought the house that I'm in now, like 18 years ago,
Yeah,
and things were fine. And all of a sudden, I turned on the hot water, and that telltale air in it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It was spitting air, and
uh-huh.
the water was like lukewarm. So I'm like, all right, because when the electric element goes, it causes an arc first, and it puts a lot of air into the water.
Uh-huh.
So I got my tester, and I went down, and the bottom element had no continuity. So I put a continuity test on it, and there was no continuity on the bottom one. So I figured I would drain it first. Well, I opened up the drain, and all these white sticks were sticking out of it.
Yeah,
And so I'm like, all right, I'm just going to make a mess and just take out that bottom element. When I took it out, the calcium had built up so far that it had reached the element, caused it to overheat. And so I sat and I scooped in there, and and I put a water softener in, and same water heater from then I still have, and haven't blown an element since.
yeah,
Because what happens is it builds up on the element, and then it cracks off and floats to the bottom.
Yeah,
And it's all shaped like broken half straws because it fell off the element. Crazy shit.
Yep.
How's that Sportster doing, my friend?
Dusty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, being off work so long, we got behind on our bills. I mean, we did good to stay afloat, but we got behind, and I'm one of the people that, I can't spend even $15 if I owe $15 somewhere else,
Well, that's a great way to live.
So I'm just gonna get a couple paychecks in me, and then I'll get the tools that I need to pull my clutch off and go at it,
I was going to go for a ride today, but the mirror on the right-hand side is sort of loose. And when I get on the road, it flaps in. And, there's this little hex screw.
Yeah.
Right above this little pyramid-shaped thing, and I need a flat wrench for that. And I looked everywhere. I found like half a dozen flat wrenches. None of them, they're all too big or too small.
Don't you hate that? You never had the one you need.
So I got to go. Harbor Freight didn't have them. I figured, just buy a cheapo because I'm only going to use it once. They didn't have them, so I guess I got to go to Home Depot tomorrow, Lowe's.
Yeah, I got to go tomorrow. That's for sure. I got some Spigot's messed up today.
This is the coveted password book. This would ruin me if it fell in the wrong hands, but I went to order a cell phone holder for my motorcycle because I want to
Yeah.
get at least 1 or 2 rides up before cold weather sets in. And somebody signed me out of Amazon. I think the old lady saw me purchasing stuff and she logged it out. So I got about 20, 30 pages to go through to figure out, and it's all encoded, you know. It's
Yeah.
not complete stuff, so even if someone gets it, they can't hack it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I
I went with my son when he opened his bank account. My son, he's like super mathematician-y, and he had this code that was like this long. I mean, this lady was like, "Where did you come up with this?" And he says, "Oh, it's a math problem." She's like, "It's a math problem? Yeah, nobody's going to figure this out."
Well, leads right to the process here.
But yeah,
Oh, why am I writing to him? He's on. Just turn your phone off and turn it back on. Process and see if that works. I don't even know if he's with us. I've comments here, comments there.
there's been a few times where I've had to exit out of the whole video to get back in it to even get in it. It's done that to me like 3 times in the last couple months.
Well, I'm on the computer because I went on with Process like a week ago, and my phone heats up for some reason on lives. It's like 1,000 degrees, you know, and
I've heard a few people say that.
and all of a sudden I'm sideways in there, and all of a sudden they can't hear me.
Yeah.
So I have another computer. I'm just going to set it up and dedicate it for that, you know.
Yeah, Process tried. He tried. He blipped in for a second, then he was gone.
His cell phones are touchy, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he sets up a cell phone. I guess the host end doesn't put as much stretch. Fuck.
The fucking 7th circle of hell, these computers, my friends. I swear, now it won't show the fucking camera.
Look at him. Well, I see you standing in front of the marijuana plants.
Yeah, those are 20-footers.
That picture's old. I remember when you first put that up.
Yeah, that was a couple seasons ago, back when I smoked that shit.
Uh-huh.
It makes me feel funny inside.
No, I can't do that.
Smoking weed cut into my drinking.
This is how it makes you feel. Hold on.
Fuck, I remember seeing the fucking video Boomer put out of him smoking some and fucking...
Oh, that night
2
album
hits
bowl?
and fucking Boomer was goofy as shit.
I'm like, it was with Froggy too.
Yeah, I was on that night.
Oh man,
my tolerance never went up my whole life.
Mine did.
It never did. So this is how. Hold on.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, that's how you feel.
Yeah, I remember that video too. Is that the one where he kept trying to figure out who was destroying his house?
No, that's the one where the doctor gave him medicine, I think.
Yeah, he gave me the spinal tap injection.
Oh, okay.
And fucking, he said I'd feel a little strange, and so that's how the picture came out. It looked normal to me when I took it.
Yeah.
Hey, that mirror situation, I had that happen to me today too. I had to hold it with my left thumb, so that's flat back until I could pull over and fucking tighten it. and I grabbed it with the Leatherman and just fucking kind of tighten, and then turn the mirror, and then use the mirror turning to tighten it. It's all
Yeah.
fucking ski wampus. Now that it's back at the house, I'll fucking get the tools out. But yeah,
You see, I was going to just unscrew the mirror and then lift up the bolt a little bit, the nut, and then bring the mirror down and sort of figure it out to the point where you could just turn the mirror
just
and get it
fucking
tight.
blue
But-
Loctite everything.
But
Yeah.
the mirror, the arm on the mirror hits the
Turn
brake
signal.
fluid reservoir, so
Yeah.
I can't even unscrew that.
Yeah, well, here's something. I fucking lost my hat on the fucking freeway.
Yeah,
I had to
saw
go
that.
back and get it because I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah.
I owe somebody else $15 too, and I'm not about to justify buying a new hat. That's like the third one I've lost so far. I went back and I was looking, I was driving all slow in the crash lane, looking, and then I went a little bit further, and there it was, right in the middle. So I parked the bike on one side, and then I had to fucking wait. And traffic was flying by. I felt like a Mexican fucking storming the border. I was fucking running in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get burned. I can fucking see that coming now. Ay, huh? But
Yeah, well, I'm jealous of your beautiful hairdos.
Hey,
I mean, we
it's
all
more
can't
trouble
look
than-
like Jim Carrey and lickety split. What is that? Fucking Lemony Snickets. My hair looks like Lemony Snickets. But yeah, I got the hat back, but that was dangerous, man. I didn't
Yeah.
realize how fast they were coming. I went out in the middle of the road to get the hat, but thinking I had plenty of time. About the time I turned around, here comes a cattle truck. Fucking bro.
A cattle truck.
But I'm cheap. I'll risk my life over a fucking $5 beanie.
I guarantee it.
I can't afford all that fancy shit. I gotta keep nice the shit I have.
Yep.
Fuck, if I had any money, I'd buy me a fucking brand new spaceship motorcycle, and everybody'd be like, "Wow, that's really neat." But right now, I'm just riding the pile that I have.
Yep.
Shit
Hey,
fucking
you guys-
works good.
This
I
is
can-
off subject, but did you guys hear about Harley's maybe going to be dropping the standard?
I
Uh,
did kinda.
Yeah. I heard it a couple times tonight.
They had a 2023 Softail standard that was supposed to be coming out, and maybe that's what they're talking about is getting rid of them altogether.
Yeah, they're talking about getting rid of all their standard bikes.
That's like my favorite motorcycle is the Softail standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy at the Harley shop told me it was a girl's bike and that I couldn't cross the country on it, and I told him he'd shut the fuck up, and I left.
How's it going, James?
Is that your nephew, Frogs?
That's my stepson.
Stepson. All right. Hey, James, what's up, man?
I'll tell you about the worst highway Frogger competition I ever seen. It was back in the 80s, and I'm going down an interstate in New Jersey, and there was a semi in front of me, but just the tractor part, no trailer, and there was a toolbox in like a little rack in the back, and that thing hit a bump. That toolbox came out in front of me, hit the highway, bounced, spun, and threw tools like up in the air. Picture.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, they're hitting everything. Didn't crack the windshield. And I'm driving. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a lot of nice tools. So I got off the next exit and I turned around and I had to do a double exit to get down there. And by the time I got back, there was like 7 people playing Frogger, running out on the highway, grabbing tools.
Yeah. I had to do that once when I was younger. I flipped a car over on 65 in front of the dam over in Louisville. And I had a toolbox plumb full of tools, and that shit went everywhere. I mean, I even had 100-foot of rope with a big steel chimney sweep ball on it. You know how they use it to knock your whatever, your flapper, whatever the fuck it's called.
The flu.
Flue, yeah, there you go. Knock your flue loose. if it was stuck. The guys come and did it at our house and forgot it. And we called them and told them to come get it, and they never come and got it. So I fucking used that thing all the time.
I think
throwed
I'm
at
going to
people.
start saying that when people bring good ass weed around and I cough real hard. I'm going to say that'll knock your flu loose.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's furrier than my ex-wife's taint. You know what? I'll take this goddamn Softail anywhere I want to go on it. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Yeah,
If
it sucks for trying
if
to
the
get rid of
PTSD
everything.
would let me leave the fucking cage, I fucking get turned around and just lock myself back up at the house. I'm staying at somebody else's place right now. I got to find somewhere before winter sets in.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you do. You don't
Thinking
want
about
to
going
be putting it in the winter.
Going to New York, fucking help old Boomer fucking get drunk.
That house doesn't stay. Well, actually, it does. It heats up pretty good. But
So,
heck yeah, you
how
got to
old
come
is-
out
how-
next summer though.
How old is James?
I don't know. How old are you, James?
And do you have a motorcycle yet? And when you do, what are you getting?
No, he can't have a motorcycle. Not that he couldn't ride it. He has anxiety, and that would be too much for him, I would think.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
he'd
times
like
where my
it.
heart's pounding.
He could get on my bike and ride it down the road. I know he could.
He does better on a bike than
Oh, does he really? He does better on a bike than he does a car.
Yeah.
But I know that he can get stressed out sometimes in traffic. Which, you know, he's dealing with fucking Kentucky drivers. So, poor guy lives over here in Louisville. Lively Shively. He's 29.
Okay.
I don't know why his mother didn't answer me.
Maybe she didn't know.
Hey, you don't give her too much shit. She just barely got in the house.
Oh,
Ask her
I'm
if
already
she still got her
starting shit with
shoes
it.
on.
hell no. You still got your bra on?
Yes.
Now, she ain't let the ladies loose yet. So the shoes are off, but the ladies ain't out yet.
Boomer! Yeah, there's a lot of places in the United States I want to go and hang out and see.
You got to
Yeah.
come out and see me next summer, man.
Yeah, I got to get an early start next year and just go. I don't have any, like, I'm on the disability and, pretty tight fixed income right now. And, but I guess they're having this new fucking, the cost of living adjustment that's coming up in January is supposed to be fucking insane. So hopefully we can get some of these bills paid down and I can get out and ride a little bit more.
You come out to my cottage, you may never go back out to Idaho.
I don't know. Idaho's a pretty state.
Where I'm at is pretty too.
You're right there, James. She will cut someone or shoot someone. She said that's right.
That's
I
right.
had an interesting party at the clubhouse of some guys. I bought a sweatshirt. It's a.
Oh
I just
man,
happened
I saw that. I didn't get to comment. Did you take it down?
I kind of did, but I didn't. I left it on my Instagram, but I took it off of my YouTube
Yeah.
My wife just scared me to death.
because I don't know. I said the fucking name of the club,
Yeah.
and I mean it's right on the fucking sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But still, in
Yeah,
the
I
old ways, you're not supposed to say anything, but
Yeah, I know.
I had a good time. And those
I could
guys are
tell.
like the fucking they've been the dominant here in Idaho since 1960. Look at that.
What's my backyard up there?
Oh, that's nice, Boomer.
Is that Sasquatch there on the left in the trees?
Yeah.
I
That's
was gonna tell you who, my cat.
I
Where's my
thought you
cat?
actually were going to guess the river because the river is called the Susquehanna.
That's cool. Boomer, how long you been on YouTube now?
Well, I started a channel years ago called Angry Boomer, and the premise was everything pissed me off, and I would just post rants like when I was driving, but it didn't grab wheels, it didn't grab traction. One guy subscribed. The video was why I hate people who wear shorts in the wintertime. And
That's a good one.
He went on and on about, how he wears shorts, and he's a black guy and this, that, and the other. Now, he's still posting shit about that on my motovlog type videos, and they don't match,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just take
kind
the
of
good
funny.
with the bad.
So he's like a holdout.
Yeah, I've been on for 2 years now, and I got 200 and something subscribers, so it's slow.
It's probably a year for me really doing it right.
I put out too much crazy shit. It's like always just crazy talk.
I actually could just check.
I
the
like
date.
the crazy talk.
Dude, that shirt your old lady's got, Frogzilla, is camouflage for the front yard. She goes out near the front yard, we won't be able to find her.
Oh shit.
Not with all
She's
my
like, I've been here
flowers.
the whole time weeding the begonias. Like, we didn't see you there.
So not quite a year. 11 months ago was my first video.
Oh, only 11 months, huh?
Yep, and I got. Let's see what the fan base looks like. 108 in 11 months. So
5 years.
Well, I was on WeTube and I barely broke 100. And I was on WeTube for what, a year and a half, 2 years. And I was growing shit, and them motherfuckers was like, damn, dude.
And then all of a
Actually, I had
sudden, I blew up.
It couldn't believe what I was doing, because I get like 5 pounds in a 4x4 grow tent. And they're like, you can't do that. I was like, yeah, you can. You know how to really do it.
Well, I'm glad that both you guys are on. And Frogzilla, just keep going, dude. It'll be slow,
Yeah. Yeah,
Shit,
I know
you
it'll
need
be
to get
slow.
Molly to make you a sticky note for how to fucking bring guests in. She'll have her do it in crayon, make a sticky note, stick
Yeah.
it there on top of the
See?
fucking computer.
You do that, don't you?
I
Crayons and sticky notes.
just got him on his own computer and figured
Oh
out how
shit,
to
Molly,
program.
that ain't just
Yeah.
a shirt, hun. That's
Yeah.
a whole dress.
You
No,
got to
it's
have
just
my
a
password on a sticky note attached to my computer.
Well, she'll help you. We'll get Braille, we'll get phonetic, and she can pantomime the directions.
I remember when I broke 10 subscribers, and it was like I had 14, and I'm just waiting to reach 15.
Yeah.
And then 20 was the next mark. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it was like stagnating at like 34 or 36. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, every time I turned around, I was getting a subscriber. And then it sort of backed off again, but I haven't put any content up lately.
Well, hey, you remember fucking waiting for number one? When you're like, I don't even know if anybody's going to come on here.
Well, what happened was I was just fishing around, going down a YouTube rabbit hole one night, and the Professional Monkey live stream came on. So I jumped in the side chat, and they were laughing their asses off at some of my comments. So I'm like, oh, this is fun. And so I started watching a bunch of his other videos, and then I was looking at the people who were commenting, and I went to their videos, and I'm like, I don't even have a motorcycle yet. I gave up riding years ago, but I'm going to start a channel on that premise. So the community took me in, even though I freely admitted I was in search of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And
Got to start somewhere.
Dude, you got one now. You got? Don't you got a fucking dyno or a standard?
I got a dyno lowrider.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's why
2004, right? What year is it?
04.
Yeah.
Mine's an 04 Softail
I was
standard.
thinking all three of ours was 04s.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Process has got the 04 blue paint like mine.
Yeah. Mine's going to be a different color come next year.
Oh, I would love to. Nice now that I'm just waiting for. I'm waiting for my paint to get bad. You know, when it gets bad or I drop it bad enough, I'll paint it.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm just gonna leave it as is because it looks good.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I
my
dropped mine enough. Mine's got a nice big scratch in the flames.
That's my big dilemma is that I bought this thing
Damn.
it's factory mint when I bought it, you know, not a scratch or a scuff in the paint. 3,200 original one owner miles. So I'm sort of hooked on it as is, as it rolled off. So I got an 04 priced bike, a brand new Harley for the price of an 04. You know, it's just broke in.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine only had like 5,000 miles total, like 5,500 miles.
Yeah. Mine
And I was
only
like,
had
how the hell is
3,000
that possible?
3,250, and I was like, damn, nobody rode this thing.
Yeah, they must have just 2004. People must have just been a swap year or something. But
It's something. I
fucking,
mean,
they're
mine
good
obviously even
motorcycles.
sat outside too, so it's got the wear of being outside all that time.
Mine's worth more money than it was when I bought it. You know what I mean? Because the prices of used Harleys or motorcycles in general is just going up.
Yeah. I imagine Sportsters are going to go up too now. They ain't going to make them anymore.
Yeah.
Well, in 2 years now, I almost have 25,000 miles.
Yeah, I don't know what mine's got now. The speedometer got taken off of it a while back.
That's fine, old school.
I don't like it though, because man, I have a tendency to ride really fast and not be paying attention to how fast I'm going.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
And around here, you can get reckless driving real quick.
Damn. Is that a fucking state where they crush your bike?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell, look at all these towns that's taking people's shit, taking their cars and their ATVs and their motorcycles, their old dirt bikes, trashing them.
Yeah. I don't believe in civil forfeiture.
No, I don't either. That's some bullshit.
Yep.
That's a big, nasty subject right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it when they get the guy with his own money and take the money because he's got too much money on him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, man. I watch a lot of auditing videos and I see them every day.
Yeah, me too.
I love Audit the Audit. Did you ever watch that one?
Oh yeah.
Amagansett Press, dude.
Uh-huh.
Where the guy evaluates the other guy's audit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what Lackluster does. And man, there's cops that used to be cops and now they're auditors. Like We the People University guy.
Yep.
He used to be a cop and then he saw himself on YouTube and he quit. He's like, damn, that ain't right. But I mean, that was good. It's few and far in between.
So, sometimes those episodes stress me out to watch, you know?
Oh, yeah, I get fired up, dude. My old lady's like, you got to quit watching these. You're over there dancing around in your chair. I'll start cussing and look at this shit.
Oh, yeah, I get that way, too.
I get fired up, dude. I hate injustice, you know?
There was that one with the skinny 20-something-year-old kid. He was pulled over in Georgia by those good old boys, and they're asking him to get out. And he's like, I don't want to, because he didn't have to.
Yeah.
and it was out, and they were like, they started to like intimidate, tease him, and they're like, "Oh, he's afraid to get out of his car. He's afraid of the dark." You know, they were like doing that sort of stuff. But the best ones are where the cop gets freaking fired,
Oh yeah.
or he's,
They're
or he's
starting to get
told,
fired now.
or he's told to stand down by a superior.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, there's too much of that shit going on in our world. We don't need it.
I got a weed charge and I never even had any weed. All I had on was a Black Crowes t-shirt. And as soon as the cop shined his light on my shirt, the crow had a little pot leaf on his hat. You know, and it was about an 8-inch crow. So the pot leaf was only about this big. As soon as his light hit it, he's like, "I smell marijuana." I was like, "No, you don't, motherfucker. You don't smell no marijuana. You're full of shit." And he's like, "Get out of the car." He wrote up that he found sticks and stems on my floor. He didn't even look in my car. But, you know, his word against mine.
Yep.
And the son of a bitch drove me to jail took this exit at 110 miles an hour. An exit. I mean, this motherfucker was boogieing with me in the car, transporting me to jail.
You'd think that he would, for it to be a jailable offense, you would think that he would have had to have gathered evidence out of your car too.
Yep.
I think so, but they
Yeah.
don't.
Man, there's a lot of auditors around here because shit's gotten so bad around here. There's a lot of auditors that's popping up around here. I mean, the cops do bad raids. They just go raid somebody's house just for the hell of it. You know,
Ridiculous.
they tried to raid me, and I was like, "Dude, I know my laws. You don't mess with me too much."
James, you gonna get on the video?
Yeah, James, come on in. The link's in there somewhere. If not, we can fucking train Frogzilla to throw it in again. He needs practice.
Yeah, Lolly's here. She'll take care of it.
No. We gotta teach you how to fish.
Just scroll up. and
Control
find it.
V.
That's what
Control B,
V
V.
as in Victor. V
as an invite.
and enter.
So I hit that in the V.
Well, after you do the copy.
I did the copy like 12 motherfucking times.
Yes.
You can ask Boomer.
You do the copy, and then you go in here, and you do Control V to paste it, and hit enter.
Now, if you can't remember Control V, you can right click in the comment box and it'll pop up paste.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but I didn't know how to get it from.
and then paste, and hit enter,
Uh,
and that'll do it too.
The
Like
satellites
Utah.
have realigned.
See, I just get on YouTube to show everybody what kind of fool I am. But I don't care.
You're
Oh,
not.
I
but
give
cool.
no fucks.
Everybody's got to learn.
Yep.
You hadn't learned
Like I
yet.
said, if you start at the bottom, don't know shit about
Hey,
it.
that's how we all start. You just got to start throwing stuff out there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still doing that shit. What's up, James? Is that
Hey
you?
y'all. Yeah, how's it going?
It's good. Welcome to the chat.
We got 2 circles and 2 heads.
Yeah, right. It's like I want to push the buttons.
I mean,
Where's your
mine's
video?
just being silly.
I'm not doing the video. I just got home. It's been a long day.
You probably don't want to see what I'm in.
He's stoned and his eyes are all red.
No,
James, in my line.
It's good, brother.
they didn't look that red when I was talking to him a minute ago.
Redder than the devil's dick.
Just tired. How's it going? It's going good.
So they're saying you're not going to get a bike because you get a little nervous?
Oh,
Now he said he wants to get one. That's what he said a while ago.
Yeah, I want to get one.
They're fun.
Which I kind of thought he did after he seen me ride mine, and his brother had one for a little while, and then he got rid of it.
I do want to get a bike. Nah, I haven't been smoking yet. I'm just tired.
So James, you got yourself a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, he just got married.
Oh,
I got
there
married.
goes all the money
got a
for the
wife.
bike.
Yeah. It's and as a matter of fact, my best friend married him. She married him, and one of the things that they did for all this is they went to had Derby Dinner Playhouse tonight, which is a dinner and a play. What'd you see anyway?
It was pretty cool. Murderer.
Express.
Yeah.
Murder on the Orient Express. Oh my
And
God.
the very end of the movie,
Uh-huh.
or the very end of the play, they hollered out, "Lights on! We have an emergency. Lights on!"
Someone
And
fell or
somebody
something.
ended up. They had to call an ambulance. They called for anybody who was a doctor in the house.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
2 people ran up though, so that
two
was pretty
doctors ran up.
interesting.
and
Fuck, you're
Now-
lucky that they're lucky people just didn't sit there thinking it was part of the dinner performance.
Video
A
it.
lot of people thought it was part of the play, but the play was kind
Fucking,
of over. But we're like, is there something else?
Angry Boomer used to do dinner theater. It was more just strip club steakhouse, but he was pretty good at it. Till he put his toe in someone's A1.
Uh-oh.
That don't even sound good at
I'm
all.
not going to say who it was, but I had to send the steak back.
That's funny.
Boomer, I think you probably could be a pretty good male stripper, dude.
you've seen my moves.
I've seen your moves. They're all over the internet. Fucking OnlyFans, Farmers Only, Mormon Mingle.
Process, you got something to talk about. What about you and your what was it? Escape from rehab or something?
Oh yeah. When I fucking jumped the wall in my underwear and drove off on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Hey, you got if you
That
know they don't tell
sounds
you that once you
unhealthy.
get over the wall, you're gonna have to get out of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Good thing my old lady put the bike out there so I could fucking hop on it. She's MacGyver.
Well, I didn't touch it. Oh,
You
there's
did.
an X. Get the X.
No, just go into there, and then we'll deal with the X later.
Yeah.
What's the ex? So your ex-wife or your ex-husband?
X marks the spot.
I don't know. I touched my computer and something came up.
So, I went down and got my motorcycle endorsement. That was a fun adventure.
Was it? Yeah, I was
Oh,
supposed to
sure.
do
It's
mine.
nothing like having their motorcycle to crash. They gave me like a fucking 100cc Suzuki fucking thing.
Holy shit.
They
Really?
called it a cruiser. And I was like, this thing weighs like 50 pounds. My bike is like 850 pounds.
How you supposed to balance all your weight on something so light?
I saw the funniest shit though. Fucking straight out the gate, this little girl sitting next to me on the bike fucking floored it and didn't know how to stop. It went off into the fucking
Oh
sagebrush.
no.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, she
Yeah.
got bucked off the back, landed on her ass. The bike fucking rode itself into the high weeds.
Damn.
Yeah, but then she
That
got up.
sucks.
She was nervous and she was right behind me. And I said, look, I'm going to drop my bike too. Don't worry. We all do it anyway.
Yeah.
She passed with flying colors, though. That course was pretty fun just to fuck around if you haven't done it yet.
Actually, I was supposed to do mine last weekend, but they had a over the internet class that you had to attend, and I didn't get home in time for it.
Yeah.
They wanted to start it at 5:45, and I don't get home till after 6.
Yeah. What about you, Boomer? You go fucking get your endorsement, or you still riding dirty?
Still riding dirty.
How's your leg healed?
It's good. I mean, I don't know if some of it's ever going to be healed. Like the bone is perfect, but like whenever I go do a lot of work. Like when I was working on a barn roof, like my ankle was sore for a couple days. So I think there was some cartilage damage or something farther up.
Yeah,
But
we got matching tattoos, dude. We got matching burns.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
doing, Champ?
I'll tell you,
Fucking
those are the worst, man. But at
Third
least-
degree pipe burns on both of our legs.
Here you go. Here's me dancing. Here's my prowess.
Okay, put on the fucking Magic Mike music.
Hold on, you got to get past the monkey. Mrs. Monkey was like enamored with my dance.
Oh, you did it on a live for their show?
No, this was part of my best of video.
Yeah, I seen that one. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, get it. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That's how I knew you'd be
He
good.
does look like a stripper.
Like I said, I'll take 15% and then I'll protect you, baby girl.
I think I still have some ones around here.
Hey, we're not taking yen.
Out
Dude,
of
you can
Euro.
totally do it. Think about how much money you'd make. You'd be the silver fox coming out on the main stage. It's the silver fox.
There you go.
Put your
There
hands
you are.
together for the boomer.
The silver fox. Yeah, that's bad, man.
Oh wait,
I went gray I went gray very early because I did way too much cocaine back in the day.
Yeah, well, I'm fucking bald. I did too much bald stuff.
No, that's from riding fast. Just tell
Yeah,
people that.
that's what happened.
it's Topless Tuesday. Process.
Topless. I have my fucking. You don't even want to know. There's a reason why there's this circle instead of my fingers. I'm not wearing a fucking stitch of clothes.
I don't care.
I do. Fucking scares me more that you don't, you old hippie.
Be all
Hey, I
over
gotta bang
YouTube.
out of here.
What?
I gotta bang out of here.
Why?
All right.
I appreciate you having me on, Froggy.
I appreciate you coming on, Boomer.
It's late. I live on the East Coast. You guys got an hour on me.
Nice
You're
seeing
gonna
you,
go work
Boomer.
on your dance moves.
Oh, here we
There
go.
we go.
Woo! He's the man.
There you go.
Night all.
Night.
Well,
Night,
there
Boomer.
goes my T-bone steak. Well, hell, look, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's been an hour on here, buddy.
Yeah, it has it. Yeah, it has. All
Time
right, man. I
flies.
appreciate you coming on, chit chat with me.
No, I love doing this. Next time I'll put my picture on so we can actually see each other. But I don't know what's
Oh,
going on
that's
with my
cool.
camera. Every time I click the camera, it goes to this black screen.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get.
Right on. But
Night
you should probably go
process.
love up on your old lady and get some dinner. And
I
Put your
done
feet
had
up.
dinner.
you
Done
can
had
cook for
dinner.
yourself
Time for a
too.
snack.
Did she leave you something in the microwave?
That's
Yeah,
how she always does.
yeah,
I
That's my
can't
mama.
fucking. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for people's wives feeding me, I wouldn't eat.
yeah, exactly. She has it. All I got to do is come home and hit buttons, couple buttons, and shit's done.
It's
Coffee's
kind of crazy
done.
what a fucking woman does to a house, huh?
Oh yeah,
They make
I
it at
love it,
home.
though.
There's like warm shit, knickknacks, and all kinds of shit.
He
All
got
right. Well, hey,
nails.
James, it's good to talk to you, dude. We got to hop on more every time you can.
I'll try to more. For some reason, I wasn't getting the notifications he was on.
Well, it's because he's shadow banned like the rest of us bikers.
probably.
That's probably because he shows drinking and smoking cigarettes and talking about biker stuff and has
Weed.
strippers on.
Yeah,
That's the best
Oh,
part of
yeah,
YouTube.
man. I seen the funniest shit, dude. I've been watching these guys drag race, and they got this juice that they pour under the tires called stripper glitter,
Oh,
And they-
yeah.
and they say that shit sticks to everything. I was like, yeah, that's funnier than hell.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah. All
I'm gonna
right.
have
Well,
to try to
I'm-
get
I'm-
them
I'm-
to sponsor me.
I'm going to leave you guys with the final thought, and then I'll hop off.
All right, what's your final
We
thought?
get
bro?
one lap. We get one lap around this track of life. We can do it together. We can build each other up. We can have a good time. There's no time in our world for hate and disappointment. You're special. You matter. We need you. Don't do anything drastic. and keep the shiny side up.
Thank you, Process.
Later, guys.
Later, brother.
Night and take care.
What's up, Daddy-O?
Oh, not much. What kind of motorcycle are you thinking about getting?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I was planning on searching it a bit more next year when I got closer to to the time for it.
Yeah.
I just I know I want one. I plan on riding again.
He needs a Sportster or a Diamond.
Apparently, a Sportster or a Diamond.
Dinah.
So I'm not really sure yet, though. I really wanted an old Indian, flat-seated Indian,
Yeah.
but
That's hard to come by, really.
yeah, it is. So I think my chances of that are pretty
And
slim.
unfortunately, it's really harder to even get the parts for the older ones.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it, but
I was thinking if I get one, maybe I'd get one where I can switch it to a flat seat. I like those ones.
yeah.
So, but
Yeah, I got a flat seat for my Sportster, and I looked at it, and then I was like, "No, I can't do that."
apparently a Softail is one
Yeah.
too. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, that's what Process rides. They're good bikes.
Yeah, I've been wanting to. Like I said, I've been looking at it for a few years now, but
Uh-huh.
next year or the year, yeah, probably next year will be about the time I'll be able to get one. So, something I'm looking forward to. I figured my plan was to actually talk to you about it, see about what kind of bike you thought I should get, and I figured we can go look for some.
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm going to say get a Harley.
Well, yeah,
I'm not
but-
going to say go buy a Honda Shadow or a Yamaha. What the fuck are they called? Yogas?
yogas.
No, that's not the name of them. I don't know what they're called. What was that name of that Yamaha bike that you like? You remember?
A Yamaha?
Yeah, you saw it at the Honda dealership. I can't remember what the
Can't
Process knows. What's the name of the Yamahas everybody likes now?
Actually, I think you told me last time we were hanging out.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name though. I know we were talking about some of the
A Bolt.
bikes and then
the Yamaha Bolt, I think.
bolts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar. That's probably it then. But I know I was just I don't know. I know I want one, just not sure which one I'm going to get, and it just things have to fall in place, I suppose.
Yep. Well, we'll try to get it together for you.
Oh, I know, and I appreciate y'all for that.
I always like shopping for motorcycles.
Who doesn't?
You
Yeah.
like any reason to go to the
Yep. I do. Well, James, do you have any final thoughts?
Oh, just be good to your fellow man. Have a good, have good times, good vibes,
Love your mama.
and love your mama.
Or your mama will smack you,
Yeah, no joke.
especially when she's listening in.
I cut you so bad you wish I not cut you.
That's what I said earlier. She cut somebody.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh man. Well, it was good talking to you, Shane.
All right.
Thanks for letting me up on here.
No
Oh.
problem.
Oh,
Diamond mine.
what'd she say?
I don't know. What'd you say?
I said Letitia's taking me to a diamond mine in Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. Well, she gonna do the driving, but we gonna set everything up.
In November.
Yep.
Yep, in November.
All right.
Arkansas. All right, you have a good night, brother.
You too.
Bye.
Night.
Yes, baby.
All right. It's just me now.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say good night. Everybody take care. Stay safe. And treat each other with kindness. It's not that hard. Peace out. Maybe.